And so the car was shipped out about a month ago. All right, I've kept it a little under wraps, but this is a great opportunity to talk about it. So I've had the Murci now 2.5 years, a little more. It's an e-gear car. I'd say I've wanted to swap it since I've gotten it. That technology basically didn't exist or wasn't finalized until mid to late last year. Yeah. And I've talked a few times on this podcast about doing it. I've probably spent 6 months talking to everyone that does it, getting quotes, talking to them. I finally pulled the trigger. And so the car was shipped out about a month ago. The swap is done. So I'm going to soon be a stick Murci owner. Wow. I drove another converted car as well. And it's so sublime. But this actually all started because I wanted to sell the Murci. And I was going to sell it on Cars and Bids. The e-gear values are still pretty weak. And the manual values are still 2 to 3x. And you just look at it and think, this is so dumb. Why would someone pay that much more for a manual, especially if you intend to drive it and not just put it in a collection somewhere? So yeah. The manual conversions are expensive. I got quoted anywhere from 40 grand to 100 grand to do it. And that's what everyone wants to ask. And I think the delta in the values between an e-gear and a OE stick are more than 100 grand easily. However, if you look at the Ferrari market, a converted car never gets what an OE car gets or even near it, but it should get back what it costs to convert it or a multiplier, or either a good chunk of that, if not the whole thing.
So I think the stick conversion makes a ton of sense in your car. And like you said, the spread is the chasm is so large.
It does not make sense to be paying over $1 million for the same car that you could buy for 200K. With the main difference being a click-clack.
Right.
So you can actually make it shift better than an OE stick, or at least that's what everyone says. So I'll get the car back hopefully next week. I'm going to drive a ton on it and then produce some videos for Cars and Bids, going over the whole experience. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll be selling it. Maybe we'll be keeping it. That sort of remains to be seen. But for now, a stick Murci is going to be pretty killer.
I'm so excited for you to get it back. And I'm glad you took the plunge.